Daniel Radcliffe is one of the most recognizable actors in the world. After being cast as Harry Potter at the age of 11, Radcliffe has gone on to star in all 6 Potter films, which have made nearly $5 billion worldwide. But our guest tonight got a chance to see Daniel Radcliffe in a much different light than the millions of Harry Potter fans around the world. Photographer Tim Hailand's pictures make up the book One Day in the Life of Daniel Radcliffe, which has just been released. So good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
What prompted you to put together this book?
The concept for One Day in the Life of was a concept I had shot with a few different people before. And Dan is a friend of mine and an art collector. And we just decided to go ahead and shoot the project together. He's interested in art, and he was interested in the project, and he's an interesting person, so I thought he would be a good subject.
And this is One Day in the Life when he was doing what? He was starring in a Broadway...
In Peter Shaffer's play Equus on Broadway. He was doing the New York run of it. He had done it in London. And then he was doing it in New York in January of this year, of 2009.
And so what images did you capture of him throughout the day?
The first image starts with Dan in bed around 10 a.m.
Okay.
Following him waking up, having breakfast. There's one image of him where he had a bit of a cold, so he was steaming. He had a towel over his head, and he was breathing in some kind of menthol thing. Leaving the building, driving uptown, going to an acting lesson, rehearsing. This was shot on a Tuesday when they rehearsed the blinding sequence from Equus.
Okay.
So. It's him rehearsing the blinding sequence from the show. The curtain call from the show, signing autographs after the show. Every night after the performance, he would sign autographs. And then it was very cold outside, it was January, and then we just hopped out of the car and took pictures. The cover of the book we shot in Times Square, drove back home, and Dan back to bed. And
you take pictures, portraits of people normally in much different settings. It's not really following through the day in life. How is this different?
It's different in the sense that it's following one person all day long, but it still is, excuse me, it just follows along with my portrait taking. It's just another version, another way to make a portrait of someone. And then the proceeds of this book go to a good cause as well, right? Yeah, a portion of the proceeds go to Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS. Here in New York. Very good. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful book. Good. Thank you. Very nice. So, Tim Hailand, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. And for more on this project, just go to our website, cbsnews.com, and click on the Up to the Minute tab. And again, the book is called One Day in the Life of Daniel Radcliffe.